regular season win against just 23 defeats. On third down. Then Jason Witten a first down up to the 47-yard line. He had 6 catches for. After the 25-yard gain, they set up the screen to Felix Jones. Well, they go to 3 tight ends on first down, and they swing it to Choice out of the backfield. And Red Butte. Well, thank you. 2nd and 15. And again, Choice after they fake the handoff. And a big gainer for another first down to the 3rd. Double reverse to Ogletree. And that didn't fool anybody. I got to ask you, Brian. Pressure. A strike again to Witten. And he's playing calm. John Phillips, 13th play of this drive. And blown dead. Full debut. And it's no good. Wow. Overall, going back to 2005, Alex Smith will come out throwing. Swings it out of the backfield. Back to cornerback. Blitz coming. And wide open is Edwards. Well, they're coming out throwing it around. Set up the screen to Delaney Walker. Nice play by Smith. Laid it off for Walker. And he... What do you got? Alex Smith hit on 3 out of 5 for 30 yards on the Niners' first possession. Easy throw again. Still on his feet. And that'll be a gain of 8. 3rd and a yard. First down. Coordinator. There's a twin brother as Brett Ryan. They met last week in the Meadowlands. The shovel pass to Gore. First down. That's just old-fashioned line them up. 7th play of this drive. They fake it one way, and Smith is dropped all the way back to the 45-yard line. That's based on where they initially had him in the grasp. So Gore on a 2nd down, 3, and they called it. Well, it looked like he motioned timeout. He did not. And they just did get it off. Ted Ginn Jr. for a San Francisco first down. Through the hands of Smith. Athletic enough to get it. Throw down the field. And nearly batted for a touchdown, and a flag comes in. Just that type of play. Play fake it on 1st and goal from the 1, and Smith will lose yards.
Run formation.
Gore nearly fell down and finds the end zone. White vocal on the sideline.
49 front 7.
ROMO just does get it away and complete. Weekend. Niners will start it on the ground. And Sean Lee is
a division that's in great flux.
Second down, 4. Slips a tackle, and Lee runs him out of bounds. Good protection. And another third down conversion. Third down and 4. They're going to roll Smith out. That's a nice play call and another first down. This time.
Right there. Let's see what he does.
Blitz coming to the corner. And a touchdown to Kyle Williams. Now the point after. Handed off on first down. Never saw it coming. Nowhere near the intended receiver. Romo is 0 for his last 7. And Tony Romo comes back over to the Dallas sideline. What begins to happen now? Take us down on the sideline.
Right now, you got to break it down. The question, and it's a hard question, you ask the quarterback. And now we'll go to Miles Austin and see what he doesn't get about what we just did.
Blitz coming. And Smith is dropped by Jason Hatchett. And a timeout called by Smith. They'll start
not to leave a team that's up at risk.
Handed off on 3rd and 19.
Well, and Vic Fangio told his troops, look, Tony's going to throw it to us at some point. Are you going to be ready when he does?
Crossing pattern to Austin, and that's the first down.
It's going in at halftime.
Should have been intercepted. And Romo thrice is a flag.
Defense number 55 lined up in the neutral zone.
They'll get another chance.
5-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
Becomes now a 3rd and 4. Just under 2 minutes. Defender fell down, and Austin across the 20 to the end zone. How about that for taking advantage of the penalty?
Cowboys. And that's why after 48 left on the clock.
And 0 timeouts. Davis breaks out of a couple of tackles, and that's good. They're bringing the house, and they run it. That's a dangerous throw on a 3rd down. Play clock down to 3. Just to get it off. And Smith wrapped up and dropped it again. Out Romo for the year. He got 9 starts. They won 5 of those games. On the 4th down punt, that's when he came trotting out of the Cowboys locker room. And this is the hit he took. And you heard from Laura Oakman a moment ago when Carlos Rogers got him from the blind side. And that entire medical staff in a huddle with Romo. Veteran guys like Kitna in a backup role, they can win you games. Drops it off to Whitman. That's a first down. Kitna steps up and delivers a crossing route to Ogletree. And he's all the way down to the 27. A flag comes in, which may...
Personal foul. Grasping the face mask. Offense number 85.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot.
I think
Kitna. Well, right on target.
if they choose to take that approach.
Wow. Intercepted in the end zone, right into the hands of Dante Whitner, and he'll finally take a knee. A mistake, but right into the hands of Alan Ball. So this time the Cowboys force the issue.
To show that they can pound this ball into the end zone.
Choice.
He's a big man now. He's almost 230 pounds. I kind of like that big body in here.
They're going to throw it. Touchdown, Dallas. Austin is second of the game.
Great throw.
Point out and finds Austin in the end zone to tie the game at 14. Kendall Hunter, the rookie out of Oklahoma State, and he's across midfield. 6.5 to go in the third quarter. They're coming after Smith, and he's sacked. It's amazing he didn't lose the ball. DeMarcus Ware getting his first sack today, his third of the sudden the San Francisco offense, which looked pretty efficient and pretty smooth in the first half. Looks a
Watch Haley.
Davis, but covered nicely. He found it. Choice lunges with it. Third and 5. And it's intercepted on the tip ball by Brock. Still on his feet. .42 seconds remain in the third. Smith and the Niners from the Dallas 29. They're throwing wide open. Delaney Walker to the end zone.
Two punch with Vernon Davis.
ROMO came trotting out. He's asking everybody where they put his helmet. They find it in a hurry. And Tony Romo, who left the game with the team at halftime, we did not know at the time that he was hurt. Took that big hit from Carlos Rogers. But Romo's showing a lot of guts here, playing with a broken rib and coming back in from the locker room. 3rd and 18. Choice out of the backfield, well short of the first game.
You got to bring it back in real quick.
Spencer wrapping up Frank Gore right at midfield. Loss of Smith lunging forward. Nailed it. You better believe it. Injury. Kevin Kowalski, who made his NFL debut last week on special teams, was in there at center for the first time. And Ray McDonald drops Romo back to the... Ogletree, our first game.
That's managing a tight game, right or wrong.
Good throw by Romo, and breaking a tackle is Austin, and he's down to the 39. Over. They just do get it off. Looks like that ball may have been tipped.
Wow, and Romo got hit again just as he let go of the ball. Back goes to him in that situation.
You're good. Under.
What a throw!
gosh.
And a touchdown for Miles Austin. With one arm and you're going, I better get out.
Unbelievable throw. That is, if you were to freeze this frame as the ball came out of his hand, there'd be any number of, and that's what the big league guys do. If you last long enough, you do so by making more of those plays than we saw last week against the New York Jets. So
quick hit to Joshua.
Is along that 4-minute mentality. They've got the extra lineman in. They want to push it around. They're doing some shifting and motioning drive if they can maintain it.
Marcus Ware, his second sack of the game.
You're not getting out of the grass.
The most in Cowboys history.
And for the chains.
They're going to be lucky to get this off. They just do. Smith and since.
The injury focused him. You got to see a lot of Miles Austin, a lot of Jason Witten in this drive.
But it was interesting. You saw him talking to that. Back-to-back catches made by Jesse Holley.
In a 2-minute situation at the end of the game. Nice ball.
Francisco 27. Here's what we were talking about before this series began. ROMO talking to a guy who had never had a catch on the sideline ever in his career.
And ROMO told that's exactly the example of what we're talking about. He's taking total control of his pressure. Great grab.
They're bringing a blitz again. And again, ROMO gets it. Miles Austin in the backfield.
No.
You know, Brian, I mean, it is officially 48 yards to tie it. He nailed it.
Good for him. Redeemed himself from the earlier miss. Good for him.
A week ago, ROMO. Gain it. Called a gain of 7 on 2nd and 3. A huge sack for Jay Ratliff. That is a catch.
Should stay with the run here.
Nope. They're going to go for the big hit down the middle.
Oh, my goodness.
Jesse Holley is tackled inside the 5 all the way down to the 1. 77 yards.
Wow. Looks like a front that you're going to go ahead and run the ball. Play fake. The safety came screaming up because it looked like run to him too. And Holley gets in behind him. Great call. Great throw. Big play for the...
Dallas rallies from 10 back in the 4th quarter. A week after blowing a 14-point 4th quarter lead to win in overtime. 27-24. It'll be a